Hey guys, Jeff here with the Common Sense Camper. Thought I'd share an update with you on the Wright GNS. I did an earlier review of this when I first received it. Now I've had it long enough to really beat the heck out of it. One of the modifications I made to it, and one of the things I wanted to share with you about Wright is the polished handle was a little too polished for me, and I found that it was kind of, I don't want to say really slippery, but it was a little too smooth for my liking. And I was pretty comfortable sanding the micarta myself, not a big deal. But I sent an email to Wright and just said, you know, is there any issue if I were to sand that polish off? I just wanted to make sure. And you know, I thought it was the neatest thing. I had already sanded it by the time I got the email, but one of the ladies there sent me an email and said that no, it won't hurt anything. However, if you would prefer, if you send it to us, we'll be happy to sand it for you, and just include $7 for the return shipping. And so I thought that was really neat, and I was very clear in the email that it wasn't anything they did wrong. It wasn't a misorder or anything like that. It's just it was too smooth for my liking. I mean, it's exactly what I ordered. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That, you know, there's still companies out there that, you know, they want to make the customer happy, and even though it wasn't something they did wrong, they were like, look, we'll take care of it. And yeah, I know it doesn't take much for them to sand it, but you know what? They don't have to do that. They didn't do anything wrong. So I thought that was neat. And I will say that after sanding it, I took about 200 grit sandpaper and sanded this, and it didn't take much to do it, just to get the polish off. And then one of the things I use a lot on my micarta handles is I also play drums in a blues band, and I use what we call stick wax, and it's a wax that you rub on the drumsticks, and it helps give some grip to it, so that when you're playing and you get sweaty, you don't drop your drumsticks. And so I use that on the handle, and now I have a really nice purchase on this knife, and I have hit it with flint. I've just really beat this thing up. I put a leather strap to it one time, and that's all I've done to that blade. Just a beautiful knife. I have to tell you, this is one of the first knives I've had with this almost like a spear point tip, and I'm really starting to appreciate that, especially with making bow drill divots, whether it be for the block or the hearth. It really, that knife is just really nice for making those divots. So thought I'd share that with you guys. This is Jeff with the Common Sense Camper, camping out.